afternoon and a warm welcome to the 5th edition of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz and the first in the regional qualifiers. This quiz is organized by the AYIKUMA University of Science and Technology in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service and DEXT Technologies. We appreciate our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Akosia-Dixon, for her continuous support. We also recognize and appreciate the leadership of the Chair of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz Board, Professor Kwesi Preku, and all the board members. Let me use this opportunity to salute the heads of the various schools competing in this year's contest. I applaud the dedicated teachers who have spent time in preparing the contestants for this contest. I also salute the gallant students proudly representing their schools in the competition. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate and acknowledge all our sponsors for coming on board and supporting us in diverse ways. We are truly and deeply grateful to you. The 2024 quiz competition is proudly sponsored by the KNUST e-Learning Center. For all our media and video coverages, we are grateful. At KNUST e-Learning, we say, just a click. The KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. At KNUST Ideal, we say lifelong learning an essential key for development. DEXT Technologies. At DEXT Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making our technology challenge round a reality, and you always make it very exciting and hands-on. Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited. A heartfelt thank you for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Your generous contributions have been a cornerstone of our success. The Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, impacting lives. Steady X, thank you for coming on board. Pizza Man, Chicken Man. We look forward to wonderful meal packages. At Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we say great food lives here. Fonjo Images. At Fonjo Images, we keep your memories alive. And to our media partner, Kesben TV, thank you for telecasting this program live and for amplifying our reach and impact. Thank you for partnering with us. At Kesben TV, we say, Obiabididi, everyone will have a share. Remember, the JSMQ program is tailor-made for learners in the junior high schools to enable them exhibit their understanding of the basic principles underlying the life sciences and the physical sciences. It is expected to promote teamwork and critical thinking right from the early stages in their academic life. At this point, we want to introduce the contestants for this afternoon's contest. We have contestants from AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School and SHALOM International School. Let us hear from the contestants from AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School.
I'm Gobe Miriam Mawina.
And?
Habiana Sukun.
Thank you very much. And from SHALOM International, we have?
Squatting.
And?
Kwesi Somwa Ansong.
Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. My name is Prince Ampon Sakwabi. I'm a lecturer at the Department of Mathematics, KNUST, and I will be your moderator for this afternoon's contest. A few general rules, and then we'll begin. The first one is the buzzer test. Can we hear the sound of the buzzer from AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School? Thank you very much. And also from SHALOM International. Thank you very much. Now, for your main question, you don't need to press the buzzer. If a school is answering its main question, the other school should wait for them to exhaust their 2 attempts or until their time is up before they press their buzzers. There will be 4 rounds in this contest. Round 1 will be the fundamentals. Round 2, fastest brain, fastest fingers. Round 3 will be the science and technology challenge. And round 4 will be decoding the clues. I will be reading the instructions at the beginning of each round. So contestants, please pay attention. And so we get on with round 1, the fundamentals. Please listen. This round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the other schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds within which to provide an accurate answer that do not require calculations and 40 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Each school will have a maximum of 2 attempts for their main question and 1 attempt for a bonus question. Bonus questions are open to the other school to compete just by ringing the buzzer. Failing to press the buzzer before answering the bonus question will nullify your answer, and therefore you score no point even if your answer is right. Best wishes to you all. And question 1. This is a preamble to all schools. Give the full meanings of the following acronyms as applied in IT. AYIKUMA Methodist. SSD.
Solid state drive.
That is correct for 3 points. Shalom International. VPN. The question is out for a bonus. AYIKUMA Methodist for a bonus.
Virtual private network.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 2. Again, a preamble to all schools. Mixtures can be solids, liquids, gases, or a combination of states of matter. Group the following into its appropriate form. AYIKUMA Methodist, your main question. Aerosol spray.
Gas.
No. One more attempt. Question is out for a bonus. Shalom.
Combination of matter.
Come again. Pius,
Combination of matter.
That is incorrect. Okay. Shalom International, your main question. Vinegar.
Liquid.
Come again. That is incorrect.
Gas.
That is incorrect. And so I will come back to question 2 and give both competing schools 1 out of 3. So AYIKUMA Methodist, I'm giving you 1 out of 3. The answer I was expecting is liquid gas. And then Shalom, I was expecting liquid. And so you also score 1 out of 3 for question 2. So both schools score 1 out of 3. Question number 3, a preamble to all schools. Match the following control methods with the appropriate type of parasites as either ectoparasites or endoparasites. Shalom International. Drenching.
Ecto.
That is incorrect.
Endo.
No, these cannot be passed on. You only have 1 attempt for these questions because of the binary nature of the answer. AYIKUMA Methodist. Vaccination.
Endoparasite.
That is correct for 3 points. All right. Next question. AYIKUMA Methodist. The planet that makes the shortest time to orbit the sun is
Mercury.
Mercury is correct for 3 points. Shalom International, your main question. Mars is known as the red planet due to the presence of
the heat that it captures inside Mars.
That is incorrect. Question is out for a bonus. AYIKUMA Methodist for a bonus. All right, the correct answer is iron oxide. Next question, question 5. Contestants, you have 40 seconds to provide an answer to this round of questions. AYIKUMA Methodist, your main question. On a map, 2 cities, A and B, are 10 centimeters apart. If the scale of the map is 1 centimeter is to 5 kilometers, what is the actual distance between A and B? Yes, Hamdia.
5,000 kilometers.
That is incorrect. You have one more attempt.
$5,000 centimeters.
That is incorrect. For a bonus?
500
Yes, go on.
centimeters.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 50 kilometers. Shalom International. A map shows the distance between villages G and H as 14 centimeters. If the scale of the map is 1 centimeter to 6 kilometers, what is the actual distance between G and H?
$300 kilometers.
That is incorrect, Pius.
30 kilometers.
That is incorrect. Question is out for a bonus. Yes, AYIKUMA Methodist.
84 kilometers.
84 kilometers is correct for 1 point. Question number 6. This is a preamble to all schools. The following questions are statements. You are to state whether they are true or false. These questions cannot be passed on as bonuses. Shalom International. Your main question. Electrons in a conductor move from the positive to the negative terminal of a battery.
True.
That is incorrect. The answer is false. AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School, gravitational force decreases as the square of the distance between two masses increases.
False.
That is incorrect. It is true. AYIKUMA Methodist, again, bronchi are tubes that carry air from the trachea to the lungs.
True.
True is correct for 3 points. Shalom International. Lactic acid is produced during aerobic respiration.
False.
False is correct for 3 points. And this will bring us to the end of round 1. At the end of round 1, we have the following scores. But we want to first acknowledge our sponsors one more time. And so we want to acknowledge DEXT Technologies, the KNUST IDL, and also the e-learning center at KNUST. At the end of round 1, these are the scores. AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School, you have 15 points. And Shalom International, you have 4 points. We shall proceed quickly to round number 2, the fastest finger round. 1 question will be read out. The contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. After the buzzer is pressed, you have only 3 seconds to provide the answer. If a school gets the question wrong, the other school will now be left to answer. A wrong answer in this round will attract a penalty of 1 point. Best wishes to you all. Round 2. First question. A light bulb operates at 100 volts and draws a current of 0.5 ampere. Calculate the power consumed by the bulb. AYIKUMA Methodist.
$500.
That is incorrect, Hamdia. Question is open for Shalom International. If you have an answer. The correct answer is 50 watts. 50 watts. Next question. Expand the expression. 2. Then open brackets. 3a plus 2b. Close bracket. AYIKUMA Methodist.
6a plus 4b.
That is correct for 4 points. Next question. What does the acronym DNS stand for? AYIKUMA Methodist.
Domain name system.
That is correct for 4 points. Next question. The organ used by the fish for movement is the Shalom International.
The fins.
The fins is correct for 4 points. Next question. Next question. Thank you, our audience. The atomic number is also known as AYIKUMA Methodist.
Proton number.
Proton.
I will give the mark to Miriam. Shalom International, you are to press the buzzer before you answer. AYIKUMA Methodist press their buzzer first, and so they have the point. 4 points for proton number. Next question. The practice of protecting sensitive data from unauthorized access or disclosure is known as AYIKUMA Methodist.
Confidentiality.
That is incorrect. It is open to Shalom International. You have been timed out. Data security is the correct answer. Next question. What is the largest organelle in the plant cell? Shalom International.
Vacuole.
Vacuole is correct for 4 points. Next question. Thank you, audience. Thank you. Next question. Argon can be found in which period on the periodic table? Shalom International.
The first period.
That is incorrect. It is open to AYIKUMA Methodist. Yes.
Period 3.
Period 3 is correct for 4 points. And this will bring us to the end of the fastest finger round. Congratulations to you all. Let's give them another round of applause. Once again, we want to acknowledge our sponsors for the support and that they've been giving to us throughout our contest. DEXT Technologies, the KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, as well as the e-learning center at KNUST. At the end of round 2, AYIKUMA Methodist, you have 14 points. Shalom International, you have 7 points. When you put the total scores at the end of 2 rounds together, AYIKUMA Methodist, you have 29 points. And Shalom International, you have 11 points. And so before we start with round 3, which is the Science and Technology Challenge, there is a substitution for Shalom International. Piles will be substituted by Shelter. A round of applause. Shelter, we are waiting for you to take your seat. All right, so Shelter, you are welcome to the contest. Round 3 is the Science and Technology Challenge. 1 question will be given to all schools in this round. The question will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants will be given up to 10 minutes to complete the task. Round 3 is powered by the DEXT Science Set. A preamble to all schools. You have been provided with 2 dry cells, both labeled V. A component labeled K with 3 switches on it. A component labeled R with 3 resistors on it. And an RGB, that is red, green, blue, LED labeled L. Note that on components K, R, and L, there are numbers 1, 2, and 3 written on each of them. You are required to perform the following tasks. 1. Construct a simple circuit using the components provided as shown in the figure below. Make sure the numbers on the components K, R, and L are matching. That is, 1s connected to 1s, 2s connected to 2s, and 3s connected to 3s. This will give you 2 points Task number 2, close the switches 1, 2, and 3, each at a time, and write down the colors observed. Remember to turn off the switch that is already on before turning on the next one. This will give you 3 points. Task number 3, close all the switches and write the color observed. This will give you 1 point. Now you are to tell us what color was observed when you closed switches 1 and 3 were turned on. This will give you 1 point. And then also to explain the reason for the color observed in task number 3. This will give you 3 points. Contestants, you have 10 minutes to complete this task. Best wishes. The time starts now.
Yeah. So now let's do another key. Where's the other key? R rather. Bring another one. No, bring another one. Simple. You know, what's the second one? L. What's L? Is this L? Yes. This one. Yeah. This is 2. Is it? No. There it is. Bring it. Then put the second one. Then put this one there. The battery. Green. Now connect. Where's the last one? There we go. That's nothing is there that you can put. Let's start this. The switches in there. This one is also one. But still, when we click on it, it didn't come.
Let's try it again. So you should
Let's see the question. Let's write down the colors observed.
which color did you see?
Hurry up. It's coming.
Check the batch from the back.
That is
Contestants, you have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. contestants for your hard work. Our correspondents will come to you and then take your finished work, will assess them and return to you with the scores very shortly. Thank you very much.
The best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, DEX Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact DEX Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. DEX Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical. What are the best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical. The best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, DEX Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact DEX Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. Dext Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical. What are the best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, Dex Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact Dex Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. Dext Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical. What are the best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, Dex Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact Dex Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. Dext Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical.
All right, thank you very much for staying with us. At the end of round 3, these are the scores and how our competing schools performed. I will start with Shalom International. Shalom International, you were able to completely do task 1, and so you scored 2 points. For task number 2, you scored 1 point out of 3, and that's because you exchanged the switches. Task number 3, you scored another 1 point. And then you wrote red color instead of purple or violet for question number 2 of the related questions. And then you also gave a wrong explanation for what was observed in task 3. When we put all your scores together, you get 4 points out of 10 for round 3, the Science and Technology Challenge. You got 4 points. AYIKUMA Methodist. AYIKUMA Methodist, you failed to do any of the tasks correctly. But we recognized also that you really put in a decent attempt in trying to complete all the tasks that you were required to. And so you get 1 point for the effort put in. So you get a total score of 1 for round 3, the Science and Technology Challenge. What it means is that AYIKUMA Methodist, you score 1 point for round 3, Shalom 4 points for round 3, bringing us to a total of 30 points for AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School at the end of the first 3 rounds, and 15 points for Shalom International School. We will quickly move on to round 4, the very final round for this afternoon's contest. Round 4 is the riddles round. The question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. If it is answered on the second, 5 points are awarded. On the third, 4 points. On the fourth or any other, 3 points are awarded. Contestants are to press the buzzer before attempting to answer the question. Failure to press the buzzer before answering will disqualify you from that question and nullify your answer even if it is correct. Let us hear the sound of the buzzer from AYIKUMA Methodist. Thank you very much. Shalom International, can we hear the sound of your buzzer? Thank you very much. So now that we are sure that all buzzers are working, we go to the first riddle. Contestants, I will be using my finger to show you which clue number I am on. So you see 1 finger up to show clue number 1, 2 fingers up, clue number 2, 3, 4, 5, in that order. So pay attention as I read. Riddle 1. I am a malicious software program. AYIKUMA Methodist.
Computer virus.
Computer virus is correct for 6 points. Riddle number 2. I am an important membrane that is formed during implantation. I serve as an organ of nourishment and excretion for the developing embryo. I act as a link between the mother and the fetus. AYIKUMA Methodist?
The placenta.
The placenta is correct for 4 points. Riddle number 3. I am a substance. I am an integral part in chemical reactions. I am often used in small amounts. I am essential in many industrial processes. I speed up chemical reactions without being consumed. AYIKUMA Methodist. That is incorrect. So Shalom International. I speed up chemical reactions without being consumed in the process. Who am I? Yes, Shalom. Shelter.
Chemicals.
That is incorrect. And the time is up. The correct answer is the catalyst. And to the final riddle for this round. I am the study of the natural world from atoms to galaxies. Experiments and observations help me explain how things work. Physics, biology, and chemistry are part of my vast AYIKUMA Methodist.
Natural science.
I will give you the mark for 4 points. Science is correct. And this brings us to the end of round 4, as well as the end of the contest. Shall we give a big round of applause to our contestants? And so, at the end of round 4, AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School, you have 14 points. Shalom International, you have 0 points. When we put all scores together, for all 4 rounds, AYIKUMA Methodist Basic School, you scored 44 points. And Shalom International School, you scored 15 points. We want to give a big round of applause to Shalom International for all the effort and putting up a fight in this contest. Shall we give them a round of applause? And to our champions for this afternoon's contest, from AYIKUMA Methodist, a very resounding round of applause for your victory in this afternoon's contest. Congratulations to all schools competing. Congratulations to all contestants, and a good job done to all our trainers and then our teachers who have helped us this far. Thank you very much, audience, for allowing us to bring you this contest. We are very grateful, and we hope to meet you again at AYIKUMA Methodist School in the next round. Congratulations to you all, and have a good afternoon.
In this era of science and technology, neither Ghana nor Africa can afford to lag behind our nations. These were the words of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as he launched the atomic reactor in the 1960s, and these words are even more relevant today. It is in light of this that the schools in the Western region have decided to take up the mandate of living this dream of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a son of this land. Some special private schools and public schools alike have decided to set the pace by providing their students with 21st century learning experiences. And also providing a culture and a lifestyle of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how Deck Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
We as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, but just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set every time, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
I've been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow,
yes,
that's old.
And we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because you know,
Wow.
Teaching and learning of science without practical it's a waste of time.